TikTok wasn't supposed to win. It wasn't the first social media platform. It wasn't the most trusted. And early on, most people didn't even take it seriously. It was seen as just another short video app, something temporary, something that wouldn't last, a place for trends, not something that would reshape the internet. So how did TikTok go from being ignored to completely dominating attention online? On the surface, TikTok looks simple. Short videos, endless scrolling, quick entertainment, open the app, watch a few clips, and leave. That's what it feels like. But that's not what actually happens. Because behind that simplicity is one of the most powerful algorithms ever built. An algorithm designed for one thing: keeping your attention, and once it has it, not letting go. Before TikTok, social media worked differently. Platforms like Instagram and YouTube relied heavily on who you followed. Your feed was based on connections. If you didn't have followers, you didn't get views. Growth was slow, unpredictable, and often frustrating. Most people never reached an audience. Most content never got seen. And because of that, the same creators kept winning, over and over again. TikTok changed that completely. Instead of focusing on who you follow, it focused on what you watch. Every video you interact with, every second you stay, every swipe is tracked. Not just what you like, but how long you watch, where you pause, when you scroll away. Even hesitation becomes data. And based on that, TikTok builds a feed specifically for you. Not based on popularity, but based on behavior. This meant something new. Anyone could go viral, even with 0 followers. A single video from a completely unknown account could reach millions of people overnight. And that completely changed the game. Content started spreading faster than ever before. Creators started growing at a pace that didn't exist before. And users stayed longer, because every time they opened the app, it felt like it understood exactly what they wanted to see. Not eventually, but almost instantly. And that's what made it different. It didn't feel like searching for content. It felt like content was finding you. Like the app already knew what would keep you watching. But that level of precision comes with a cost. TikTok doesn't just recommend content. It studies behavior in real time. What you pause on, what you rewatch, what you skip, how long you hesitate before scrolling, even what you ignore. All of it feeds back into the system. And over time, the algorithm gets better, more accurate, more personalized, more addictive. The platform doesn't just respond to you, it learns you. It builds a version of you based entirely on your behavior. And then it feeds that version exactly what it wants. Not what you think you want, but what your actions prove you'll stay for. This is what makes TikTok different. It's not just a social media app, it's a feedback loop. The more you use it, the better it becomes at keeping you there. And the better it gets, the harder it becomes to leave. Not because you're forced to stay, but because you don't feel like leaving. And that's where things start to shift. Because once a platform controls attention, it starts to control everything else. Trends begin there, music breaks there, products sell there, culture starts to move through it. TikTok didn't just grow, it reshaped how content spreads. Shorter videos, faster pacing, constant stimulation. Everything became quicker, more immediate, more addictive, and once people got used to that, everything else started to feel slower. Less engaging, almost outdated. Long videos felt too long. Static content felt boring. Even other platforms started to feel behind. Other platforms noticed. Instagram launched Reels. YouTube pushed Shorts. Everyone tried to adapt. Everyone tried to copy the format. But TikTok already had the advantage. Not just in features, but in understanding behavior. It wasn't reacting to the market, it was shaping it. Over time, that dominance turned into influence. Songs started going viral on TikTok before they ever reached the charts. Unknown artists suddenly had global hits. Small creators built massive audiences overnight. Businesses started designing products specifically to perform well on the platform. Entire marketing strategies began revolving around short-form content. Some brands weren't just advertising anymore. They were creating content designed to blend in, to look natural, to feel like it belonged. Because that's what worked. All driven by one thing: attention. And attention is valuable. The longer people stay, the more ads they see. The more ads they see, the more money the platform makes. That's the real system behind it. Not just entertainment, but monetized attention at scale. A system where time becomes profit. And the longer the average user stays, the more powerful the platform becomes. Not just financially, but culturally. Because when millions of people are watching the same types of content, reacting to the same trends, following the same patterns, influence grows. TikTok didn't just capture attention, it concentrated it. And once attention is concentrated, it can be directed toward products, toward ideas, toward behaviors. And most of the time, people don't even notice it happening. That's what makes it powerful. TikTok didn't win by being first. It didn't win by being the most trusted. It didn't win by having the best creators in the beginning. It won by understanding something better than everyone else: how to keep people watching. And once you control that, everything else follows. So the question isn't just how TikTok grew so fast, it's what happens when a platform understands your behavior, predicts what you'll engage with, and keeps giving it to you, over and over again, without you even realizing it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. There's a lot more coming.